the government of Iran is not a neutral entity that has just sat in the Middle East doing nothing for the last 2 decades. They're an active participant in almost every conflict that has resulted in instability in the Middle East. So Iran's foreign policy for decades has been to fund and support combat and terrorist groups throughout the Middle East and abroad. So, for example, they funded Hamas and support Hamas in all of their activities. They funded and supported Hezbollah in Lebanon and all of their activities. They funded and supported with material arms, etc. That's what I mean by support. So finances and materials to the Assad regime in Syria, which again killed hundreds of thousands of people, of their own people, in a vicious civil war, of course. They also funded and supported militia groups in Iraq when the Americans were there and caused lots of conflict between Sunni and Shia in that region. And they've also funded and supported groups in Afghanistan when the Americans and the West were there, giving them logistical support, etc., places to operate, etc. So the Iranians have been all over, and including the Houthis as well. The theocratic government, or the regime itself, has been actively involved in almost all the conflicts within the region and supporting activities that the Western countries would perceive as terroristic. And this has resulted in Iran being essentially the most sanctioned country on the planet, maybe next to North Korea.